What's up, Internet? It's your boy Black Football, and I'm the creative director at xCephasx Studios, where we create animations for clothing brands and snack brands. So if you need an animation, all my information is in the description down below. Let's jump into today's video. Today we have single women who are divorced, having a tough time getting back on the sexual marketplace. Let's just jump right into today's video. All right, guys, let's go, baby.
Or just out of curiosity.
Bitch said first week after divorce. So right out the gate, as soon as it lets you out of the manger, you going straight looking for some D. God damn. Are you faithful at all? Sharon? Huh, Sharon? What kind of games are you playing?
How long did it take you before you were at peace with your circumstances of being alone? I'm doing better than I expected, and I'm sure with time, every day, it'll get better.
What?
But this situation is just so sad.
What do you mean?
I just wish things could have been different. But I have high hopes for the future.
No, they could have been different, dude. Who told you that divorcing your man and going back onto the marketplace was supposed to make you, like, did she believe that going back to the marketplace, she's just going to have a bunch of people hitting her up? Bing, 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 notifications, bing, 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 notifications. Shawty, relax. That's not how the game goes. The way she looks, too? Ugh, yuck.
People secretly do feel disqualified. I don't know who this person is or what this person's referring to. Am I disqualified to date again after being married twice? Am I disqualified from commenting about dating at this point after being married twice? I don't know, and I don't really care. However, I think a lot of people do feel that if they have been in one or more marriages, that somehow they're damaged goods or that another person is.
Well, going off the percentage rate, if a person has been married twice, the likelihood of that person getting divorced again is pretty high. So yes, most men might see a woman who's been divorced twice as disqualified. In fact, the divorce rate for second marriages is 67%, and for third marriages, it jumps to 73%.
Oof. Which is already bad because 80% of divorces are initiated by women. So these numbers are not looking good in any sense of the way, fam. Like it does not make any sense for people to be shacking up with someone who's divorced. They already have bad habits in place. You have to ask yourself, why did you get divorced? I'm going to marry you so you can do the same thing. You have to understand something about human beings. We're creatures of habit. All right?
At that point, it's not just about bad luck. It's a pattern. Men aren't blind to this. If a woman has already left two husbands, why would a third marriage be any different? Most men don't want to be next in line for the same outcome. On top of that, a woman who has been through multiple divorces may come with emotional baggage. That's a lot for a man to take on, especially when he could choose someone with less history and fewer complications. The reality is, marriage is already risky enough for men, and getting involved with someone who has a proven track record of failed marriages only makes it worse.
This is a question for the guys, and this is brought up to me by people in my life. I'm super Canadian there. So is a reason why you don't date is just because you feel like you're priced out of the game? Because I feel like women are priced out from having kids. People are priced out from owning homes. Is it now affecting people like being priced out from having a relationship? Is a relationship a luxury?
Priced out of the game. They don't even know my name. I'm priced out of the game. I can't find a name. Yeah, I don't know about that shorty. She seems pretty fly to me. I mean, are you divorced? If you're divorced, you know, I'm sure there's a couple of big black donkey dick niggas that are gonna want to fuck. So just, you know, just keep your hopes up, shorty. I know something good is gonna come out of it.
Chat about dating because I ran into a woman who's my age, 60, and she's single, I'm single, and we were chatting about how difficult it is to find a guy at this stage of our life because the guys who are our age, including my cousin who recently got married, always go for the younger girls. So she said she tried all the Tinder and all the apps and couldn't find a guy. So she said, okay, I'm willing to pony up money and pay for a matchmaker. And she went to a matchmaker here in Montreal who's quite known in the city. And basically this woman said to her, at your age, you're basically unmatchable. Like, forget about it. No guy's going to go for you.
Ouch.
Like, what a thing to say.
60 years old on the marketplace? God damn. Like, I know with the advent of technology and health, we're living longer, but what? Dude, you know what's crazy about this whole situation? This shawty is 60, but she's literally dressed like some sort of 25-year-old. Like, I don't understand at what point all the old ladies said, you know what? Let's stop dressing like old people and let's start dressing like young people to try to retain our youth somehow by some kind of demonic devil magic. It's not working. We see through the nonsense. And as soon as you take that makeup off, oh, Lord have mercy, all hell is going to break loose. If by some weird chance I was drinking some kind of beverage, liqueur beverage, and I decided I'm going to just risk it and I'm going to take home this lady who's declared to me to be 60 years old. I got the liquor goggles on, I'm swimming, I'm swashing in her punani, and I wake up the next day sober. And this bitch takes off her makeup, and I see that she looks like an old, wrinkly, dirty boot. I'm gonna kick this bitch so hard off the balcony, she'll die before she lands on the ground.
To anybody, like, talk about stabbing her in the dark, you know, in the back and saying, basically, you're done. You're like a has-been, and no man will ever go for you. Yet, guys in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, we've seen they're all having babies with younger women. I feel like I'm a catch, but according to this matchmaker, I'm not.
Well, that's
Cosmic, you don't even need to go into it. Let's just touch on two things right away. You guys are becoming so delusional, dude. You're not Al Pacino, you're not Robert De Niro, you're not the cowboy guy. What's his name? Clint Eastwood, who niggas are having babies at literally 80, 90 years old. Do you know why they can do that? Because they can still shoot out sperm, dude. That's why they can do that. And as a man ages, his sexual marketplace value increases as long as he's staying fit and keeping getting all that money and resources, all right? So yes, a man who's like older can date down younger women. That makes perfect sense. But you, an old hag, an old farm animal, you want to jump back on the market and say, hey, I'm a catch. What are you talking about? What am I going to catch? A bag of dust? Shut up.
pretty funny. But the matchmaker wasn't trying to be disrespectful. They were just being 100% honest. And it's a brutal truth that older women don't want to hear. But it's simply a fact. Most older men go for younger women. It's not about being mean. It's biology and human nature at work. Men, especially as they age, are often drawn to youth and the energy that comes with younger women. That's the way nature designed things. It's hard for older women to accept because it goes against what they were taught or what they hoped for. Society might tell them they can have it all.
No! Society, yeah, it's against what they're going through. But you know what? Women aren't even programmed in this mentality that they're thinking. This is all due to feminism. The advent of feminism has completely skewed women's mentality to make them believe that they can do and act just like men can. 30, 40 years ago, this bitch would have never done this act that she's doing right now. Venting on the internet, talking about, oh no, I'm a catch at 60 years old. She would have never uttered these words. She would have stayed loyal and married to her man, and everything would have been all right. But now, she believes she can go on TikTok yapping about she's a cat. Shut up, dude.
Or age gracefully. But the truth is, the dating market is far more competitive for older women. When the odds are stacked against them, it's easy to be frustrated. But the reality doesn't change. The men they desire are often chasing something different.
Every time I start to think about how dating kind of sucks, I think about how it could be so much worse. And by that, I mean I could be attracted to men. Like, honestly, thank God, thank the universe, thank whoever that I am a lesbian, because I cannot imagine my worst date with a woman has to be better than someone's first date with a man, with any date with a man.
I'm about to leave for a date. If you're new here, I went through a divorce last year. I've been separated a little over a year. I just went through a breakup about 6 weeks ago from a situationship, whatever. I didn't really know. It was my first real thing since my divorce. It was only 3 months long, but it rocked my world. Now I'm getting back out there and I hate it. And I genuinely, right now, I don't have excitement for this date. This guy is sweet. He's great. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have excitement. Right now I have anger because I'm dealing with these nerves of a first date, right? And I'm angry at my ex-husband because I'm almost 30 angry and I'm getting ready for and I'm nervous for a date. I'm angry at my ex because like there was love bombing and promises made that like I didn't think I would be here. I'm angry at the universe that I am almost 30 and going on date and I'm a single mom and I'm gonna suck it up. I'm gonna go smile. I'm gonna go get to know somebody and I'm gonna do my best because I don't want to be alone forever. I want to date. I want to meet my person. So this is like a necessary thing. I just wanted to say that like if you're like me and you're in this weird position where it's not fun, where you literally have anger because you have to go on dates. I don't know if I'm alone in this feeling. I don't know if this is normal. Like to be angry. I guess I'm just angry because I did not.
God damn, y'all love to vent, dude. God damn. I think it was Playboy Max who said, Shorty mad at me, so she sent me essays. Like, come on, man. Yapping! I'm gonna conclude this video really quickly, fam. I'm gonna conclude this video so we can move on to other shit. Cause like, I'm gonna just say this. When a woman is in the early 30s, mid 30s, early 40s, that 10-year range, she's in this range, and if she's single, this is already what we would say is a major red flag, okay? Two major red flags here that we will point out on this woman right away is that by this age, she should have already settled down with the right person. But you know what happened? The right person or the right people came along multiple times, and she negated to settle down with them because she was still young and beautiful and had a lot of SMV, a lot of sexual marketplace value. So she decided, you know what? I'm going to stick with the bad boys, the dude with the motorcycle, the guy with the Corvette, and I'm just going to have fun. Hot girl summer, hot girl summer, hot girl summer. And then time happened. Time was ticking, time was ticking, time was ticking. And now she's 30 and she's doing nothing but coping. She's taking no accountability for her actions that have happened during this whole entire previous time. And second of all, she has tattoos. If you're young and you're a dude, you're out there on the marketplace, you're hooking up with girls that have tattoos, it's not a problem, okay? But I will say this about tattoos. Tattoos are a manifestation of internal trauma, all right? Because it's painful to get a tattoo. So what is it replicating? It's replicating the trauma, which is pain, that you're now exerting on the outside of yourself. As a man, trauma builds a man. He becomes stronger. If he's able to work through that trauma, he becomes stronger, more resilient, tough, gritty, grimy. All right, no positive rap. Get strong. So wear all your tattoos that you want as a man. As a woman, you're exerting all this trauma. You're showing all this trauma that you have. As a woman, you're wearing it as some sort of badge of honor. No, no. Red flag. Red flag. All right? And that concludes the video. We will stop yapping.